Making peach cobbler today because we're in Mississippi, you know. I had a bunch of frozen peaches in my freezer because we have an orchard nearby and we get homegrown or Mississippi grown peaches. They're the best. So anyway, I got about 2 cans of peaches here. We need a cup of self-rising flour. If you don't have the self-rising flour, you can add 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder to this and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and just mix it all together, and that makes your self-rising flour. Okay, so self-rising flour, cup of milk, cup of sugar, and 1 stick of butter. We're gonna go ahead and melt that in our oven while the oven preheats to 350. We'll be back. Okay, the pan's out of the oven with all the melted butter. We're gonna add the peaches to it. My peaches were frozen because they were fresh, so, and they do have the skin on them. So we're just gonna see how it turns out. I don't want these peaches to go to waste, so we're gonna use it for this peach cobbler. I cannot wait. I didn't grow up eating peach cobbler, but once you move down to Mississippi, you learn to eat peach cobbler. Okay, so we season up these peaches with a little bit of cinnamon, about a 1/4 teaspoon, and a touch of nutmeg. Not too much, you know, nutmeg is strong. So we just want to season up our peaches, mix those around, make sure it gets all incorporated with the butter and the peaches. And then we're gonna work on our batter. Here we have the cup of all-purpose flour that goes in with a cup of sugar, just white granulated sugar, and 1 cup of milk. Okay, easy breezy. 1 cup, 1 cup, 1 cup. Easy to remember, right? So we're just gonna mix that up. And then we're gonna pour it over our peaches. And it's okay if you mix this with, you don't need a mixer or anything. This is just gonna come, it doesn't have to be like perfectly mixed. It could be a little lumpy. In this case, it feels a little watery. I might add a little more flour. Stand by. Okay, sorry guys, I didn't record that for you. I did add another 1/2 cup of all-purpose flour to my original mix, and I just poured it all over this pan. I thought I hit record and I didn't. You know how that goes. Okay, so it is ready to go in. I am gonna sprinkle the top with a little bit of cinnamon sugar, just so you get that nice little crunch on top, okay? We're gonna put this in at 350 degrees for 45 minutes. We'll come back.
On times.
Alexa, cancel. Okay, our 45 minutes is up, and we're checking on our peach cobbler. Oh my goodness. It smells amazing. She's looking all bubbly. Ooh, look at that. Oh, the whole house smells like cinnamon. We're gonna let it cool off, and then we're gonna come back and taste it for you. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and cut up this peach cobbler. Serve up a little piece so we can taste it. It's still a little warm, so let me get the other spoon. Still a little warm, so there's some redness there, but that's from the peel of the peaches. Oh man, it smells so good. Well, normally you would top this off with some ice cream,
which we have.
All right, Grandpa, get the ice cream then.
Oh, Lord have mercy. We're gonna pay for that. Ooh, that looks good.
let's top it off with some ice cream. All right, we got our peach cobbler served up. We're gonna top it off with a little ice cream. You know, tradition.
A la mode.
A la mode. There it is. All right, Grandpa. You're gonna eat it with the...
We're using a fork because that way the spoon doesn't, you don't taste that metal, is what I've found. It's like a metal taste if you use a spoon. It gets so cold.
You don't taste the metal as much?
Yeah, like you do when the spoon gets cold.
Mm-hmm.
So,
All right, let's see what this tastes like. Oh my God.
oh, wow.
Mmm.
You know, for the first time trying it with the peels, it's pretty good.
It is so good. The peaches are a little tart.
Mm-hmm.
And with all the sweetness going on, oh my gosh. Make this. Use up those kind of peaches you got in the cabinet.
Or get you some fresh ones.